8 unbeaten in the Premier League and through to the knockout stages of the Europa League. It's turning into quite a season for the Old Gold, though today's opponent, Sheffield United, having a remarkable campaign too. 6th in the table going into the weekend in their first season back in the top division. The Blades are yet to lose away this season, a feat only matched by the leaders, Liverpool. It's technically the first top-flight meeting between the two since 1976, though they've met plenty times since. A famous playoff win 16 years ago stands out for many. 3-0 that day, and 3-0 in the last meeting back in 2018. Ruben Neves scored a cracker, just as he did in Wolves' last outing here against Villa. Can he blunt the Blades again? Dangerous ball into the penalty area, might drop for Molineux! Oh, that's a brilliant start for Sheffield United. Wolves are caught napping inside 65 seconds of the game. Ball flying in from the right-hand side. Wolves defenders got drawn to the ball, and Molineux had the time to set himself on his left foot and put it into the far bottom corner. Not the start Wolves were expecting. Wolves 0, Sheffield United 1.
No, we got caught underneath the ball, didn't we? So like all of a sudden, like I say, they've all run in. I think then Donker and Doughty gone for the same ball, missed it. But that's what you didn't want. You didn't want to give anything to Sheffield United early on. And they said, I know I said 3-1 at the beginning, but you're just hoping that we started well, and we really haven't.
There's Traore on halfway, trying to turn away from a couple of challenges, managing to skip away, now trying to feed it on for Jimenez. Jimenez using strength again, right inside the penalty area, cross took a deflection which took it away from Jota, but behind for the corner. There's Neves, trying to send it over the top for Doherty, trying to get in behind Ender Stevens. 10 yards from the right-hand corner flag, Doherty trying to force his way into the penalty area, beats one, cross takes the deflection, loops up, Jimenez's header, what a save! Brilliant stop by Henderson, flying high to his left-hand side to lift it over and behind for a corner. So close to the equaliser.
Well, I'm telling you what we just spoke about there. Put the ball over the top, if you've got runners. Brilliant play from Doughty on this right-hand side. I know it took a deflection before it got to Jimenez, but good save from Henderson.
Jimenez done brilliantly to get the power on that, because he was just looping out of the air. We've played nearly 37 minutes now. Since the opening 5 minutes, when Wolves are really on the back foot, they've looked much more of a threat, they've had much more of the ball. Sheffield United still threatening on the counter. This is Molineux, left-hand side of the penalty area, through the legs to Fleck, good save by the feet of Rui Patricio. Had to get that right. Fleck will feel like he probably should put Sheffield United 2-0 up there.
Well, we just stood still there, didn't we? So like we just get caught out. Fortunate that Fleck hit it that way. I think if he's gone towards the front of the near post, I think he's scoring.
Egan being put under pressure by Jimenez. Back to Henderson. Poor clearance. Only as far as Jota midway inside the half, who couldn't control it properly. Now finds Doherty. Traore to his right-hand side on the touchline. 30 yards from goal. Traore up against Ender Stevens. Support arriving for the defender, but Traore still has it. Twisting and turning. He's still managed to come away with the ball. Quite how he's done so, I'm not sure. Traore into the area, still going. Now scoops his cross to the far post. Headed there by Basham. And Jimenez and Martinho want it to go behind. They've managed to keep it in. Pull back here to Neves. Takes a touch. Neves! All wide. Wide of the right-hand post of the keeper. Lundstrom back to Baldock. Lundstrom having to flick it backwards. Jota going to put pressure on Basham, who turns and delivers his cross in from deep. Then Donker's header will come out to Ender Stevens. Checks back in field, edge of the box, striking higher over the top of the crossbar. Swerving away as well. There's McGoldrick trying to take it on. McGoldrick into the penalty area, striking low. Good save by Patricio, who claims it at the second attempt. Traore in front of his man, scoops it out here to Jota, just short of the centre circle. McGoldrick with a good challenge, comes to Neves. Wonderful first time outside of his right boot pass to Jimenez, right hand side of the penalty area. Jimenez checking back in field. Rabona cross taken by the goalkeeper at the near post.
Oh, I think that he's going to be more accurate with his left foot there. There was a great bit of skill, great ball out from Neves. But I think that he's got to use his left foot for me.
Now here comes Ruben Neves, trying to thread it through. It'll come to Jimenez. Got Traore to his right. Jimenez will lift his own cross in. Doherty! Matt Doherty arrives out of nowhere to head it home into the bottom corner. Brilliant finish from Matt Doherty. 2 in 2 for him. He celebrates by kissing his black armband. It's a goal that will mean so much to him on a tragic weekend for one of his best friends in the game, Benica Phobie. It's Matt Doherty who comes to Wolves' rescue. Wolves 1, Sheffield United 1.
Yeah, what a great ball from Jimenez. Absolutely brilliant ball. Oh yeah, well onside, well onside. He does how many times does he do that, Doherty? Gets away in the penalty area, away from defenders. Great ball in, great ball in.
His 4th goal of the season already, his 25th in a Wolves shirt. Norwood to swing it into the danger zone. Up go the heads. Oh, thankfully that's wide. Goodness me, that was close. McGoldrick is the man who flicked it on.
Well, the angle that we're at, I thought for a second that was just going to nestle into the top corner.
Oh, it's a whisker wide. The right-hand post.
Oh, don't too many of them.
Johnny cutting back infield on his right foot, thought about crossing, instead goes to the feet of Jota, forced out to Moutinho once more, now to Jota again, shaping up against Lundstrom, trying to run it in field, little flick from Johnny, Jota, then wiped out by Bulldog, who is on a yellow card. Wolves are asking the question.
That's got to be a booking.
All eyes on the referee, David Coote.
I'm sorry, but like say, if that was a... If he wasn't on a yellow, that would be a yellow card.
Well, the Wolves players, fans and bench cannot believe it as David Coote waves away George Bulldog.
Well, we know when we talk about consistency from the referees, he's been consistent in booking people for challenges. For me, that's a yellow card. That's his 2nd one.
Now to Neves, to Dendoncker. This is better for Wolves. Towards Doherty, who will drive on the inside right of the Sheffield United half. Out wide for Traore, up against Ender Stevens. Traore trying to go past him towards the byline, into the area. Brilliant run, pulled back for Jota. Sliding challenge, but Basham just put him off and it goes behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, never really caught it, did he? But again, Traore just showing you what he can do against Stevens. He's just got no answer for him. He's just gone past him and he can't touch him because he's on that yellow card. Yeah, just did enough, didn't he, Basham?
Moutinho sets himself, delivers it in. It's going to come through towards Doherty, just about cleared away by McBurney. It's the final action of the game. It ends Wolves 1, Sheffield United 1. Wolves behind to the goal that came just after a minute had been played. Luis Mousse putting them in front. The reaction came from Wolves, though they had good chances in the first half, but they needed a Matt Doherty header just past the hour to get themselves a share of the spoils. His 4th goal of the season. Wolves continue their unbeaten run. They go marching on once more. Wolves 1, Sheffield United 1.
Yeah, they look better in that 2nd half, didn't they?
And once again, the attendance here